Doom 2 Ironman Challenge for the Doomer Board website for June 2025. Let's go ahead. This is going to be UV Max, all kills, IM secrets on all levels until we fail. Now, ideally, we get through the game, but there are many places that can trip us up, especially the really dumb exit on tricks and traps, as much as I love that level, as well as the inescapable hit in the chasm. So many places that can mess us up if we're not careful. So let's go ahead, basically just chainsaw everything in this map until we can get the shotgun, and then we're off to the races. Hope, hope, hope. Just like that, this one is just about done. Let's just backtrack, get ourselves a rocket launcher, which we absolutely want to use right there, just to get the imps out of there. I don't know how the second one missed it, but that's fine. Just like that, this room is secure. Switch, switch, and secret. Alright, so at this point, we've got all items, we've got all secrets, one enemy left, and right there, the exit room enemy is going to be a common thing going forward. So, on to Underhalls. Let's go ahead. Get them all in playing. We'll take advantage. And that is that. Go on to the left. Let's get ourselves some shotgun ammo, so we can go ahead and continue down the sewers. Take him out too, so we don't have to deal with them later. Now we have a whole lot of hit snares all over the place here. Go ahead and take him out, and wait for all these to come out of their hiding spot up there. Get the ammo, get back in, and let's get the most broken weapon to ever exist. Back here, it's going to be SSG, as we stack up as many enemies as possible. Save on some ammo here. Now we have the big building to clear out. So let's clear out the secret. Let's clear out the sides. Staircase, you name it, it's getting cleared. Now, let's go ahead and get the key, get the mega armor, and don't teleport back, because we didn't trigger the ambush rooms, so let's make sure we cross the line down. So back over here, get where the key was. Now we've triggered him, pin him in before he can even escape, because there is health in both of these. Go ahead, just like that. Underhalls is about halfway done. Work our way back, checking monster closets as we go. And we already cleared now the red section, so go ahead there. Get through our tunnel. Taking hit snares out as we go. Especially the ones that were stuck on each other there. Barrels are a friend, especially down there. Okay, same thing over here. Mainly just get them away from the door. That's the biggest thing. And with the corner shoots, take out the barrels, especially down there. Resolves the problem for us. With the blue key, go ahead, in case anything is guarding the door. Blow the barrels up on these guys back here, even though we can't hit it. There. Health. At this point, there's showing you 5 enemies left. There are. So take them out in groups. 2, 2, and 1. Done. Alright. On to the Gantlet. Poke those 2. Take out the imps down here. Work our way up, shoot around the corner. And around that corner. Alright, mega armor, take all of them out. Now, let's continue up. Finally say hey to everyone's favorite, or least favorite enemy to ever exist. Let's get the imps out of position so we can quickly drop in the pit and pin in these 2. Go around the corner to pin in these three as they move to us. There we go. Go ahead and single tap everything from down here, since this is one of the only safe spots in the entire map. Alright, that shotgun soldier is the only one that can do anything to you over here. That triggered the one to teleport onto our ledge there. Now he's out of the way, let's go ahead, take out the shotgun soldier there, take out everyone in the middle. Now that's taken care of, let's go ahead, blue key at the ray. Take out these shotgun soldiers, get health over here. Now let's go ahead and clear out left side first. Just shoot before you can get around the corner, that way they don't have time to react. That raises the lift. And now other side, same thing. Don't even give them a chance to react. There. They'll telefrag anything that's there. Also goes the rocket launcher SR-45 into the secret. Just be careful not to accidentally teleport out. So go ahead, get the goodies, and now we are good to proceed to the exit. So left side does the trap, right side does the lift. So let's go ahead, trigger the trap, get everything out here, especially the specters. And just play infinite. This one will be taken care of. Just like that. Go ahead and get all the armor bonuses, finish off our items. At this point, there's only 4 enemies left. There are, so let's go ahead, uplift. Let's get them. We've got 3 of the pinkies, 1 more, done. Alright, on to the focus. Normally, this is a very rough start. Unfortunately for them, we have a rocket launcher. Alright, let's go say hey to everything in here. Hey. Nice to see you. Go ahead and get the armor. Say hey to everything in here. And get the armor. Alright, now this is taken care of. Let's go ahead. Make sure that Spectre goes down. Over there. Take out the zombies, the imps. Basically just take out everything ahead of us, so we don't have to deal with it later. Alright, hit the switch, lower the key. Now let's go ahead through here. Around. Make sure we got all the armor bonuses here. And pin them in right there, where you can even leave. Make sure we got the Spectre right there. We gotta go to this off-texture area so we can take out the chain gunner and move on. Now go ahead and take the chain gunner out of the darkness. Let's put some light ups on. Even though the enemies still hide in the darkness. And go ahead, let's lower the lift so we can wake all the imps up. So far, so good. Everyone's out here, go back in the corner. Now, let's get the file secret, which literally gives you nothing. It's just teleports you back. At this point, we are good. Red key area, grab the key, run off, take out the chain gunner. Now from down here, take out the chain gunners. Same thing over here. And the shotgun soldier. And we should be all but 1 kill. Yep. So go ahead and get the items. There are going to be armor bonuses on both sides of both sides. Same over here. Armor bonus, armor bonus. And items, secrets, everything's done. On to the waste tunnels. So, supercharge. Take out chain gunner. Get over here. Take out that one, go ahead and poke the imps out. As soon as we wake them up. Sorry, we're not going down there with you. We'll just take care of it. There. Now, across the way, we can go ahead and take out all his snares. We still have all the imps in the middle to deal with, so let's go ahead and do that while we're waiting for the chain gunner to show back up. There we are. This way the outdoor area is cleared out too. Chain gunner's down. Let's move on. Make sure we're still broadcasting correctly. Yep. Alright. So now let's jump across, but not too far. Take all them out. And chain gunner right there. Alright, secret through the wall. Down, shotgun soldier, plasma, and just bomb everything over here. Because we can basically clear out this entire room just about before we even get to it. Okay. Now let's go ahead and head over. Let's get the imps out of the way. Okay, let's not waste the plasma just yet. Let's go ahead and chain gun everything for now. And we want to go ahead and stack up all the zombies by quickly running in there, going one way and then the other. That way they're all in a row for us. And we can quickly get in here, get the key. Just like that. And we can just corner snipe the Lost Souls. There. Now the Lost Souls are out of the way, let's continue. We have the red key, so we don't have to backtrack. Now let's go this way. Make sure we got the imps out of our hair. And back up for the Spectre. And back up for the chain gunner. Let's get our health up and berserk. Now the other side, let's go ahead and time out a shotgun blast. There's 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. You get plasma, you get plasma. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the shotgun shells with each of these. Make sure to clear those out so we can get more armor. More ammo in each of these. And now let's continue on. Let's just quickly get in that room so we don't take chip damage. Alright. So far so good. Tunnels are just about cleared out. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Roman imps. Let's get rid of all this nonsense that's in the rocket launcher room. And imp be gone. And let's go ahead and poke out the stragglers over here. So far so good. Get ready for the Hell Knight behind the door. As well as his friend hiding around the corner there. Just like that, this area is good. Let's go ahead and shoot as soon as the door opens. We like to hide off to the side, get the shotgun soldiers out. Now we need to focus out the specters a bit. And this one is just about the bag. Yellow key, let's go. Tomatoes on the rise. Fortunately, we are not in a tomato mood. Let's quickly get rid of them. Also, let's watch out for the specters down the pit. All 4 back, do the same thing with the other side. Yep. Alright, now for a final secret, we just have to do an awkward SR-45 run into the corner here. Get on the platform, take out the 2 imps that are back here, guarding our ammo. Just like that, this one should be done. Yes, kills, items, and secrets. On to map 6, the Crusher. Alright, Plasma at the Ray, mainly because we have a Revenant right in our face at the beginning. Go ahead and get him out of here. Don't care as much about the others. They tend to not be as big of an issue, because once we get all of them dealt with, we can go ahead to the pillar with all the markings on it. This is one of our secrets for Megasphere. Completely undoing everything they just did. Now that Spider Mama's woke up, let's go ahead and activate the Crusher and just hide here until she gets in. Alright, so now she's stun locked. Let's go ahead and clear out the cells while she's stuck. So over here, and take out the imps. Careful, when that Crusher releases, Spider Mama can shoot again. So just hide here where she can't see us until it crushes her again. She'll only get crushed twice. Alright, so she's stuck. That's it for Spider Mama. Let's go ahead and take out the imps. Firebomb these, since splash damage can help take out even more. Yep, I see you up there. Alright, now that's taken care of. Go ahead and deal with the pinkies, since they're literally just setting ducks in there. One more. Done. Alright, so go out of here. As soon as we go under the Crusher, it stops. So we get the Plasma Rifle, and now we can go ahead, head up, and deal with them. Over here, hit the switch, and just run. Get the blue key, and now we clear out the top. Supercharge, and we are back in action. Plasma at the Ray. Because we are not even to deal with the welcome crew, we are just going to remove them. Okay, now that the welcome crew's gone, let's continue. So, Shotgun Soldier out, let's bomb into the corner. Because they're sitting on a stockpile of armor bonuses. And now let's go ahead and reorient ourselves with Shotgun Soldiers and imps and the other imps. Just like that. All is well. Let's continue down. Go ahead and take these enemies out before you even know what happened. Especially around the corner. Especially these imps. And the one up there that wants to whack us in the head every now and then. Alright, shoot before we even get there for the 2 Revenants. Try and pin them in. And once they go, we can go ahead and get SSG. And now we can go ahead and make the awkward jump for the most broken secret in all of Doom. Where we get the Megasphere, get the backpack, rocket launcher, basically everything we could possibly want, maxing us out before we continue. So up top. Now let's go ahead and take out the imp, take out the specters, lost soul. And this area is just about done. So we got the red key. We can finally make our way back to the exit. Careful of the monster closets that opened on us. That were supposed to open on us. Why didn't they? The heck? Did I hear it open? I've actually never... There it is. I don't know why it didn't open on us, but there we go. Get those imps out of there. Now, let's go ahead. Hell Knight, we have plenty of room to move with you. Make sure chain gunner's down. Make sure you don't fall in this pit. There's no way out. Alright, they got the shotgun soldiers here, and we proceed. Make sure the specters go down before we even go any further. Just circle this area and make sure there are no specters still roaming around down there. Because usually if you're missing an enemy, that's what it's going to do. Once they're dealt with, let's go ahead and start the chaos. Make sure we got the plasma rifle at the ray. And pin them in before they even get teleported out. That mitigates what we have to deal with here. Go ahead and take them out, and at this point we should be done. There's one enemy in the exit room that we get with that switch. Make sure, nope, we've got a wandering enemy. So, the real question is going to be where. So let's use our ears. Listen for where we hear the grunts. Okay, I hear something. We have a Spectre Pinky, maybe? Let's head back down. Make sure all the Pinkies are out here. I did not hear any imps. And Spider Mama did get crushed. Maybe we need to take our own advice. Maybe it was one of the specters that escaped in the pit. There's the imps got it. Let's head back up. Okay, I heard saying attack me. Yep. Believe it or not, it was one of the specters. Now we are good. Kills, items, and secrets. Pressure done. Alright, on to everyone's favorite Dead Simple. Especially with how many times this map has been cloned over the years. So let's go ahead. Firebomb the Mancubus as we roam around. Hitting switches. Because I'd rather them just roam free than just be at different elevations. Because then we can just firebomb the whole pot. Okay, walls start coming down, you know the first phase is done. Onto the erect trucks. Alright, just nail them before you even know what happened. Bunch of names from up as we can. Busy here, you all. Don't have time to play. We just need you to go. Alright, 2 down. 4. And you know you're done when the stairs reveal themselves. That also counts as a secret. Make sure you have all items, and Dead Simple done. On to Tricks and Traps. The map that absolutely can end our run because of its ridiculous final room. Let's go ahead and hit the switch, get the plasma, get back out. We'll deal with you in a minute. first, we gotta deal with all the pinkies that comedically can't move and are literally sitting targets. Let's all make fun of the pinkies that are literally sitting targets. Alright, now that's done. Switch on the right. Let's go ahead. We're going to have to move quick here. Let's go ahead. As soon as you hear that door open, run back. Get to the corner so we can shoot this open to get the BFG. I know you don't want it. They don't have a say. 2 of them's all we'll give them, and Straggler gets it. Now, let's go ahead and replenish ammo with backpacks. Now that's dealt with, let's go ahead, open the doors back up, and let's go ahead and deal with our tomatoes that are now all bunched up for us. Just like that, tomatoes are down. Now let's continue. So over here, next up, we're going to have that room. We can go ahead and poke that open. As for the imps, just deal with the ones on top, and we can spawn camp the rest as soon as they teleport. Just like that. Don't even let them get anywhere. Such carnage. Go ahead and provoke the others into teleporting. And just like that, this area is secure. Hit the door, get the ammo, and take out the straggler. Alright, now that's dealt with, let's go ahead and deal with the tricky trickster. As soon as we deal with the Caco first. Trigger the Baron and run back into him so we can head him off. Just like that. Now we go ahead and deal with the Cyber Ring. As we get him to take off all the Barons. And we'll just watch the slaughter from back here. Get you a drink, get you a snack. This may take a minute. Now that is what you don't want to have happen, is if he teleports on you, so be careful. Go ahead and make sure he goes down, takes the Barons with him. As we go ahead and clean up the stragglers. Not too big of an issue as long as we don't get our backs against the wall anywhere here. So just like that, this area is secure. And now we're starting to run out of rooms. Only 2 left. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way so we can ideally use some of our remaining invuln for the Pain LML room. So let's go ahead around here, get the key, take out the imps. Just dodge the Barons for the moment. Make our way through the imps. Now, let's go ahead, get the invuln. And we need to move quick. Those Pain LMLs are quite diabolical and we don't have a lot of time to work with. So let's get back up here, get as much health as we can, and go through the middle. Go ahead, shoot both sides, trigger everything. Get in here, and just, yeah, hide. Good thing is, Lost Souls have an extremely hard time getting in here. Biggest threat is really the tomatoes. So make sure the tomatoes don't get a chance at us, and the painel mills we can deal with. Just like that, this area should be good. There's also Spectre down here. Get him out, and now we can go ahead and make sure we're in both corners because they both act as secrets. And now we need to go ahead, pull this down, quickly get to the rat suit, get the item that's back here as well as the ammo. At this point, this map's pretty much done, all but the enemy at the exit, and this is going to prove whether or not we are successful at this map, if we can actually make it to the exit without failing. It's also saying we are missing a secret. Do I remember what secret we are missing? I don't believe we are. Maybe something didn't register. Let's see. We had the BFG, we got back here. I don't think this counted as one. This one's very finicky with how it counted its secrets. Did hit those corners and teleport out there. How is it saying we are still missing a secret? Did we go back where the Baron was after we deactivated this? That's it. Alright. So now we got that. Now the real question, can we exit in one piece? There. Alright, tricks and traps, done. That was our main potential for failure. Now let's continue on with the pit. Obviously every map is lethal, but that one is exceptionally cool. Go ahead and deal with all the hit scanners, then we'll worry about the imps. This map is literally a ammo drain, so be very careful with the pit. It is literally designed to just waste all of your ammo. Most enemies you take out don't drop anything, so let's go ahead, let's get Berserk. We are absolutely gonna need it, I have a feeling, as we make our way around the pit. Taking out everything on our way around. And now, the meatball is literally, can't do anything because Lost Soul Run. So let's go ahead and take the meatballs out while they are literally helpless. And not give them a chance to actually be dangerous. Now, let's go ahead and take out the Lost Souls that were preventing the meatballs from spawning anything. As well as around the corner. Supercharge. Got it. Go ahead and fake this one up before going down there, because we're going to have to be quick about how we shoot. So left, right, and straggler. Same thing here. We need to immediately get ourselves in the corner. Go ahead and firebomb all of that out of existence. At this point, this area is secure. Go ahead and get all the ammo, all the goodies, especially all the chain gun stuff, because we're going to need it coming out of here. Especially when dealing with all those chain gunners, as we just let them come to us. And then we finally peek out, take care of them. Perfect. So now let's go ahead. Drop into this room, take out the Hell Knight. As well as the imps that are stuck up on the ledge. We revealed the stairs by stepping on that platform. And now let's continue. Over here. So let's just go ahead and run around. Only poking the Mancubus if he's done fire as. Otherwise, we just let everything else fight. What did we say, Mancubus? No firing at us. Right, tomato down. Let's go ahead and get Hell Knights out of here. Both of you and the imps. Mancubus can go too. Must be something in the pit. We need to be careful. Alright, all clear. Now, let's go ahead and make sure we're still broadcasting, that everything's working correctly. Yep. Alright, now over here, let's go ahead and deactivate the traps. So take out the imps, the specter. Before hitting the switch, just run into it to lower the Mancubus. That way we get the Berserk again. Now we can hit the switch, immediately pin in everything. Mainly the meatballs. That connects this across. So we can go here, hit that. Let's lower that platform. We can get back up if we missed it. There we go. Now back up and across. So get the security armor and get back where we came from. Now we can shortcut it here. And just like that, we are back to our open field. Now we want to run and jump near this, have the lift drop, so we can get on. Just like that. Whatever you do, don't fall backward out of it. Instead, let's do plasma so we can't get knocked out. And just get in there so they can't bully us off. Because that is another instant death hit if we fall in backwards. Let's go ahead and take them out, and them. Go ahead and get the BFG. It's one of the secrets. And take out the imps. Clear this area out. Just like that. This area is done. Make sure we don't fall in the pit. Get our health back up, and we are moving on. All but one secret so far. Now that we have the blue key, we can go ahead and open the wall and start our final 3 challenges. And this is pretty much where you lose all of your ammo, so let's go ahead and take out the meatballs in this one. Look at all that ammo wasted. That is just ridiculous. Alright, Lost Souls, we really need you out of here. We really can't afford to take that much more damage because of the damaging floor. So, let's go ahead. We really would like the energy cell. The main thing is the health bonuses here. Sure we got them all before we leave. Now we go up to the second section, which is this way. One with the lift. We can sort of rocket up the lift and rely on Splash to do a lot of the fighting for us. Go ahead and go down here, taking out lost souls as we go. Okay. Just like that, and this teleports us back to the front. Now again, each one of these drops the next section. So just be careful as we turn the corner and can splash some more enemies out ahead of us. Let the lifts reset before we go any further. There we go. Then just get rid of all the lost souls. Otherwise that'll be a lot of chip damage we have a hard time dealing with. Again, single tap that one out, and let's get all the way back, let the lifts reset. Now we should be able to make it all the way across. Alright, so just let them lower. Yep, away, either of you, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Now we're over here, be careful not to accidentally hit the teleporter. As we make sure we get the items, everything. And then we move on. Onto the final room. Don't even give the meatball a chance to start their nonsense in this room. This room is hard enough. Alright, go ahead and take them out. We do not need them getting in front of our rockets. Alright, so drop in this corner for the suit. Go ahead and take out the imps. Just like that. Now let's scoop up all the health bonuses. Let's try and make this as painless as possible by deactivating the traps before we're stuck there. Using as little ammo as possible here. Alright, we do have Berserk, let's get ready to use it. As we go here and start decking pinkies. Left and right. Every pinky gets one. Just keep swinging. This is where we can make up for some of that lost ammo. Go ahead, deal with pinkies. Because we need some to be able to throw at that final room. So again, go ahead and deal with them. Now that's dealt with, go ahead hit that switch, hit this switch. And did not time something right there, so let's go ahead and drop this one again. One of the switches I think stays lit. There. Go ahead, hit that one, and now we're back. Alright, so we have all secrets. Let's go ahead, back out the main way we came in. Most of our items, as you can tell, is in the final room. So let's go ahead with the supplies we have, and let's get behind the meatballs in this one. They are our biggest adversary right here. And as you can tell, other than them, it's going to be a rough ride because we have to take out the Magnus. That single tap them out of existence. Since we barely have enough ammo to do all this, which is pretty typical for this map. And at least rocket something, and now we are on a crusade to find all the ammo we can. Because it all comes down to this. We have a whole pit full of specters, And luckily, we do have a lot of chain guns up here. Somewhere we cleared this room out. Again, we're just going where it's convenient around the main pit area. Getting all the ammo we can possibly hold. So nothing back here, nothing in the pit area. Go ahead and trigger this so we can get the shotguns around here. Make sure we got all of them run off. And this is basically what we've got to finish the level with. So let's go ahead. We've got one Mancubus left to go, who is damaged somewhat. Go ahead and poke him out of existence. And now the Hell Knight. Finally, the Spectres. Go ahead and deal with them. And there is our items. This one should be done. Should be, but it says we're missing one item. And this is why I am not a fan of levels with health and armor bonuses. So, let's go ahead and figure out where that final item is hiding. I don't know why, I have a sinking suspicion that it's going to be in the pain mill room. I just have a sneaking suspicion it's there. Let's see, because we were rushing. Nope. Thankfully it's not. Oh, I know where it is. Because I remember seeing it when I was going down. It's on one of the stairs here, right there. Alright, so this map is done. Let's go ahead and teleport back. And now we head on to Refueling Base, which is hard as nails to get through. Especially when you've literally had all of your ammo drained by this map. So let's head back up, and we are out of here. Make sure broadcast is still working. Yes. Alright. On to Refueling Base. Now let's go in here, get the shotgun, mainly the items. Alright, many ways to play this one. Let's just go with our gut, clear out the left first. Especially Sir Meatball there, because there are way too dang many of them in this map. Ahead. Make sure this area is clear out, so we have a base of operations here. Get them, but let's not go all the way to trigger the secret rooms yet. More health, more armor. Now let's head the main way, get security armor, and let's just raise as much havoc as we can. Armor bonuses are going to be hard to find because of corpses. So let's go ahead, do the best we can here. Go ahead and get them out. All of them. Alright, imps down. This area more or less secure. Oh, until the Revenant shows up. Go ahead and get him poked out of here. And down here to lose the missiles. At this point, let's go ahead. Let's drop our Spectres. That way we have extra health if we need it. Chain gun also helps the hit scanner room, which we could technically tackle at any moment. Let's go ahead, I guess. Get our ammo back up. Let's get everything falling into one corridor. Then we can go ahead and tackle the other side. Make sure to shoot down range there. Alright, so far so good. Again, just spin it around, get everything funneled into the corridor. Just like that. It snares out, we got the yellow key. And do our roundabout to make sure they're all taken care of, just like that. Alright, at this point, let's get our health back up. Let's get our ammo up, mainly. And once we're back on top of the world, let's go ahead and poke all the UACs to open them. We have a random Revenant in here, which I'm definitely not used to being here. So let's make sure he went down. Let's proceed. Those Arachnotrons are going absolutely nuts. So let's deal with all the Spectres while we're here. Just to deactivate this trap, as well as the chain guards around the corner. Got it. Alright, go ahead and get the Berserk with the armor, and we continue getting our cell pack while we're here. Now that we're back to 100% health, we are taking most advantage of the Supercharge and the Mega Armor. Visor doesn't hurt too. Go ahead and hit that switch to undo our secret passage over here with all the noisy Arachnotrons, which we can technically just corner snipe now that we're here. Okay, Arachnotrons out. So we got all of them. Good. Good. Alright. Now that's taken care of, let's just finish off this room since we're here. Go ahead and step on this switch to undo the walls. There. That gets pinkies out of place. That also gets us BFG and ammo. Also, we can sneak back here, which gets us into this room behind everyone, so we can just splash them. And hammer them with rockets. Alright, now that's taken care of, let's go ahead and finish off the imps. Go over here for the next area. Get our ammo back up. Rockets for the win. More goodies. Fighting Lost Souls is like trying to fight the wind. Just ignore that for the moment. Because we really need to get ourselves down here. Go ahead. Get plasma so we can get back into the fight here. Get the Lost Souls out of the way. So we can go ahead and bust into these imps. Once we have Lost Souls out, we can go ahead and always switch back to the rockets, take out those imps, take out that one, get more rockets. Just like that, we are looking pretty good at the moment. I mean, it's not a ton of ammo to be happy about, but it works. Go ahead and get the Lost Souls out of here. This area is secure. Alright, let's keep going back around. Get more rocket ammo, and let's move on. As soon as we get the key. Right there. Alright, so hit scanner room's good, that's good. Let's just rocket all this in there so it doesn't come out. Ideally, not hit ourselves in the face like we are famous for doing. Alright, let's re-trigger it. So we can get in there, make sure we got the health. Alright. Now let's go ahead and trigger from the other side so we can get the environment suit. We'll do that by going to that door. Splash them out both directions. Just like that. Now let's go back, reopen it. Let's get the rat suit over here so we can get the health bonuses. And over here. Back out. And now we've only got 2 rooms left to deal with. Still very bad on ammo. So let's go ahead and trigger this insanity. Just let the enemies come to us. Alright, just like that. Now while we still have the rad suit, go ahead and get the ammo. Back here. Go ahead and click this wall for the secrets. So we'll definitely need taking out the shotgun soldiers as quick as we can. Getting over here for a whole bunch of secrets, mainly the Megasphere. That's the big one. Now let's get out of the pit, and let's get ready for one of the hardest rooms in the entire map, and you are not helping. Came out way too early, buddy. So the hardest room just got even harder. Now that came out of position on us. Let's make sure we hit something with the rocket launcher. As we peekaboo out the revenants. Keep going. There's meatball number 2. Make sure he doesn't have a chance to move. And deal with the lost souls. Alright. So that's taken care of. Fortunately, we still have quite a few enemies left, and barely any ammo to do it with. Again, ammo is a nightmare on this map, so let's go back. Then come to us, right into our chainsaw, as we watch all the infighting. And we will deal with the pinkies that win. Those imps are actually confined to their squares. They can't leave. We can take advantage. Then we can bunch up the rest of the pinkies. And absolutely not deal with another pain elemental. Either of them. Because I know you came from the secret room. I don't know how you got triggered, but there you go. It's the most chainsaw carnage I think I've ever done in Doom. Alright, now that they're dealt with, let's go ahead, get you out, you out. This area is secure. Yes. Alright, so we should just be down to Cyber Demon and his Legion of Imps. As well as a few monsters that are in the secret area. There's where Cyber Demon goes. Let's not wake him up yet. Instead, let's go ahead and trigger this, which somehow already got triggered. There we go. Mainly get the items and out. And at this point, we are getting ready for the big finale at this level. So let's go ahead and make sure all the enemies are taken care of. And we are going to push forward. Let's go ahead and get the Cyber Demon out of here. And I'm trying to think of how we are still missing this many enemies. What area we have not dealt with? Because the blue key has to do with Cyber Demon, if I remember. Let's make sure. I'm hearing a lot of growling. Very thing I was trying not to wake up. Wait, where in the world did you come from? Out here. So that could be dangerous. Sounds like we have some enemies just roaming around. Alright, these are the imps that deal with the Cyber Demon. So let's not even deal with that. Instead, we're going to go this way. We're going to get the jump on the Cyber Demon. So let's get behind them. Right here. And then we go through our secret area in the back. Right here. So this will bring us a bunch of piggies. Literally a ton of pinkies. Go ahead and get them out of here. And now we're just down to one enemy. We know who it is. So let's go ahead and go through the secrets. Backpack. Quickly get the invuln. Over here, we can get energy cells to get ourselves some good shots on. Just make sure we get good hits with the tracers. There. Get the air invuln, and this one is done. This is an extremely difficult map, I always feel, the pistol start, because as you see, even coming into it with any amount of ammo, it is still hard to get through. Just like that, onto Circle of Death, or the O of Destruction. It seems like this level has 1,000 names. Go ahead, take out the hit snares in the circle first, and then we'll worry about all the outsiders. So, keep going around, deal with the stuff in the middle. Once we've got to a good place, now over here, we want to go ahead, not even with the Revenant, not until we get some health. So down here, a bunch of health bonuses, that's not where we want to go yet. Let's go ahead and clear this room out. So, tomato, imps, let's just pin ourselves into a corner, let them come to us, get the secret supercharge that's behind the hidden wall. Now, hold this area with your lives. Alright, now that we've taken them out, let's go ahead and get our bullets back up. And let's also take out the imp that's up there, behind the Archvile. And the Arachnotrons, since they're just there. That way we can get them out of the way. So it's going to be one Arachnotron down, two. And now, let's go ahead and lower the lift. Imp. That way we can get some ammo, armor bonuses. And over here, if we continue on around, go through the pipes, down, and down. right into an imp. Let's go ahead and get the blur sphere, run to a corner to get near the cell pack, run back before we melt to get us some health bonuses all the way around, and back up. Now back in, now this area is secure. Get our health back up, take care of the enemies, just like that. Take care of these before we even go near there. And thanks to the energy cell pack, we can go ahead and completely obliterate the archvile before it even knows what hit it. Get our intel's back, and let's keep it moving. Key done. Let's defuse the trap before we get stuck in there with them. Meatball can't shoot Lost Souls out of cage, so he is saved up. Let's go ahead and get him put down. Alright. Also, we can go ahead and deactivate the specters that are over there. That way you don't have to deal with them. So let's go ahead and get the ammo. Now all the enemies are out of here. And the specters are pretty much dealt with. Just get the energy cells while we're here. And across, deal with any stragglers. Alright, mega armor, definitely need. Hop back. And up. At this point, let's go ahead and bully out the Revenant that's over there. Trying to pretend we don't see him. There. And now let's keep an eye on the pit to the right, because there's going to be a new passage that opened right here. There's a secret. Rockets everywhere. Imp in the face. Now gone. And we can go ahead and get back to the middle with the key. Get our ammo, and on we go. Into this one. Take out the ends. Especially the Hell Knight over here. He is pretty much a nuisance. As we unleash the Lost Soul Horde on ourselves, it's perfect. Let's go ahead and get some of our health back. And let's go ahead and create as much pandemonium as we can with the Embalm that's out here. Now that we have BFG, he's out of the way. Let's get up and around. We're not wasting on you. Alright. Switch. Now let's get the rocket launcher. Let's go ahead and just firebomb everything. No time, no patience. Okay. Now that's taken care of. Let's go ahead and pin in the tomatoes on the sides. There's going to be one. Extremely hard to see with all these colors with that rat suit. But this area seems to be secure. Let's go ahead and jump into an ambush. Definitely not used to a tomato being down here, but go ahead. Spectres out. Go ahead and poke the Arachnotron out. Safety. One that's guarding the exit. There. Now let's go up. Raid fire. Boom. Get that switch, get the other one. Same thing, raid fire. And boom. Hit that switch. Instead of X, then go to the right. This gets us the supercharge for our items. that lost soul can just go away. At this point, we've got all kills, items, and secrets. Circle of Destruction, O of Death, whatever you want to call it. Done. Oof. Alright, on to the factory, map 12. On to the city maps. With definitely, I think, one of the hardest ones first. Make sure we're still broadcasting. We are good. Let's go ahead and work our way up the tower first. That way we get it out of our hair with the wonky platforming. Just skip the blur sphere. Get back out. Go ahead and just poke the arachnotrons out here, not dealing with it. And let's go ahead and wake up all of the dead and all of their cronies. We go ahead, let all the imps get bunched up together so we can give them the magic surprise. Alright, at this point that's done. Let's get all the ammo. And so far, so good. Health. Let's continue. Alright, arachnotrons, we'll just take you out. All the way around. Whoop. Yep, get you too, buddy. He was already dead and didn't even know it. Alright, make sure we don't have any more stragglers out here. I don't exactly have memorized all the amount of arachnotrons roaming the outskirts, but I'm sure there'll be one when we least need it. Go ahead and clear this room out while we still have ammo. Just keep pressure up on the Baron. At this point, we've got the tomatoes down in this room. The Baron looks like it's going to be the only outlier. We are perfectly fine to leave him be. Now, let's go for the main building itself. Now our health's back up. And here we go. That's the wrong way. That is the infamous Cacodemon room. So instead, the actual factory's over here. So let's jump in and go ahead. Go through left side first. Let's go ahead and get the Manculus poked out close range. There's an unfortunate massive amount of Manculus in this area. So let's go ahead, just work our way slowly around so we don't get too many going at once. Lost Souls, we do not need you behind us. Alright, and we have the Berserk there to replenish as needed. Let's go ahead and start our Manculus journey. There are a ton in this map, so let's go ahead, just take them one at a time. Even though there's a whole gaggle of them over here. Okay, just like that. Let's keep going, corner snipe them, let them come to us. Don't forget that we have the Berserk to refill our health. Alright, and at this point, just keep them pinned back and out of the way. Just like that. So far, so good. Let's go ahead, get the chain gunner out so we get the key. Back the airway, let's get this one out of hiding. just like that. Onto the Cacodemon room. Need the key first. So let's go ahead. Poke you. There's another Mancubus. Get him out of here. And let's just single tap the Arachnotron, since he has all advantage where he is. And done. Alright. So now that they're taken out, let's go ahead. Cacodemon room. Let's go in the corner to get the suit, so we can just walk around here. That's the only one that matters. Hit the switch. Definitely an homage from E2M2 from the original Doom, where you get the yellow key act. This is an homage to it. And now we go ahead with this absolutely terrible room because you can barely see anything. There's chain guards around pretty much every corner. Alright, so let's keep going. Just beware around each and every corner. Likely to be a chain guard or two to ruin your day. Let's just be cautious. There's the BFG. Just like that, this one's done. Now, onto this room. Well, that stinks. Alright, go ahead, get them out of here. Don't even shotgun soldiers. So we go ahead, get the health, get the backpack, and get ready for a Mancubus to the face. As we go ahead, hit the switch here. And immediately fall backwards. Alright, now we have that taken care of. Let's go ahead and get our health back up. Working our way around. And unfortunately, we already used that Berserk, so we're going to have to go back and do this hard way. Because we don't have too much health to work with here, and if you hear the banging in the background, that's the wife. So let's continue. Take out the imps up in the center pillar. Now we got the Mancubus out. Let's go ahead, take full advantage, and drop down for the secret, which is just a bunch of bullets. Alright, this one is just about to come to a close. Unfortunately, we have the toughest part ahead of us. So let's go ahead. We need to get that supercharge before we go any further. Why did it seem like we were getting shot at? Oh. Out of here. Alright, let's go this way. Let's head back. We need to go where the Baron was. The room that we initially cleared out. Because we knew we were going to have to go back to it. So let's go around here. And he's in the little side room. Over here. Alright, now that we're ready, let's go ahead. Firebomb the Baron. Before he even knows what happened. Let's go ahead and get the ammo, now that this room's secure. Berserk, get the switch. And chain gun. That is one of the secrets. And now we can teleport for the other one. Now we already cleared the imps out. There. So that's all items, that's all secrets. Let's go ahead and deal with, was it 12 Cacodemons? Everyone's favorite room. And this is where we grabbed the Berserk originally, the red room. But not that red room. over here somewhere. Right in here. Go. Alright, get ready. There's no easy way about this one, unfortunately. Plasma array, don't get pinned. As we're basically getting bombarded from every direction. Just hit the switches as you go. And be glad this is not a nightmare difficulty. Or it would just be stupid. Alright. I don't even care what order it's in. Just run and hit switches. Taking out tomatoes as you go. Didn't really come for the up close and personal, but it worked. Let's get you out. And alright, and you. At that point, all kills, items, and secrets. Have we unlocked enough to get to the exit? Yes. This one's done. On to downtown. Immediately go behind us to get some armor bonuses. Let's go back around. Go to the outskirts of the map, all the way in the back. Because we want to get us some mega armor. This wall hump one will be correct right there. Go ahead, stun lock on Arachnotron since he knows we're here. And Blur Sphere would be nice. We'll leave that one. As we want to just create as much pandemonium as we can in the middle. Especially with the Revenants. Meanwhile, let's take out the Imps while that stuff's fighting. Otherwise, we'll forget about them. Get our items. Again, just promoting as much violence as possible. We run around, stun lock the Arachnotron. And be careful for the Imps that are extremely high up, like that one way up in the cage. And these Arachnotrons are just going nuts. Or they didn't. So let's get the Revenants out of here. Ignore that wandering spider. Alright, let's go ahead and get the invuln, because this is starting to get a little bit suspect, as we mainly want to make sure we don't give ourselves a way to fail here. There's no other real place in this map that you're going to need to use the invuln, other than just clearing out all this madness. Especially the Revenants. You all are just extra. And you all are a pain. Just single tap to get them out of here. Okay. At this point, let's get the tomato behind us out. Take care of the sniping imps. One up there. I don't know where in the world we got hit by an Arachnotron, but there's one roaming somewhere. Go ahead and get some ammo while we're here. We can do that in this room. Okay. Now that's taken care of. This area's looking good. Just keep moving in and out. Careful of the imps coming from every side. We are not going near that plasma rifle. There's no reason to take the risk. We don't need it. But we do need the random health and armor bonuses. And these items help. Go ahead and get all them around the corners, around the edges. Good. Now we are ready to continue. Single barrel, make sure to get as accurate as we can on those imps way up there. And there's the roaming Arachnotron. He is up there in the crowd. Again, single tap to win. My gosh, he was a tough one. Now let's shoot the imp that's way up there in the nosebleed section. Also spring the Lost Souls right there. Get them out of our hair so they're not roaming around. Alright, now that's taken care of. Let's go ahead to get our health bonuses up here. Jump on in and work our way to the corner. Once we're in the corner, we can defend it with our lives. Getting ammo as we go, getting the items as we go. Health and ammo, health bonuses, pinky out, pinky out. And imp, you can join. Alright, now let's go ahead and do some crate maneuvering shenanigans as we get them off our tail. By hitting the switch, going through here for some items, health, and then lower this. So we can hit this switch, get back around, so we can be raised into the teleporter, so that we can run and jump where the Arachnotrons were to get the supercharge. And ammo. This area is... Now, let's go ahead and go imp hunting, so we can go ahead and take our window imps out of the equation, so that they don't end up messing us up when we're trying to exit, like you. They are much easier to take out with the chain gun, because you can just single tap them. Especially ones really high up like that. Alright. So far so good on the imps. Go on up here. This is one of the secrets, oddly enough. At least it is, I think, when you open that door. Leaky door. So for now, let's backtrack, get rid of the tomato that disappeared. And let's go ahead and spring the pinkies on ourselves so we can get the tomato out of here. Alright, rockets, rocket launcher, pinkies, not today, or ever really. But let's also not let them out of the building, so they're not roaming around the map on us. So, pinkies out. This area is secure. Next up. Let's see where the imp is that's shooting us. I think it's all coming from over there. Yep, no imps way up here. So let's go ahead and build health bonuses. Take out the imps over here, which we need to get over there. It's one of our secrets. So firebomb, everything. Now let's hop over. That gives us the computer area map. And now we teleport on here. This is the really tall building with the imps. That way the imp snipers are out of here, as well as the pinky who's stuck on the ledge that we fell off trying to get. There. Alright, go ahead and zip these two out. There. As you can see, we've got some imps even higher up there. If we can get the rocket to target them, perfect. Got it. Alright, imps. Those imps out. So far, so good. Get those out because they are just annoying. There we go. Alright, so now life will be a little bit more peaceful. Let's continue on with our starting area, with our gigantic arrow. And move it this way. Rocket at the ray for the tomato. And let's go ahead and lower our giant lift, and let's get this area cleared out. Okay, so far so good. All of these go somewhere. So let's go ahead and get the ammo, get back here, and down. This is what drops us into the room with the box of shotgun shells. Let's go back. Alright, back again. Back to our lift. And up. And this time we want to go a new way over here. Drop in. Right into a pinky. Around. Now we are in the green room. There's our Maculus. Go ahead and get him out of here. Close range. Okay. Now go ahead and get the health bonuses. We can actually get the key without teleporting. Be careful. Instead, let's go up here. This door takes us on the ledge where we can get the shotgun shells and the backpack. And teleport. Right in between some tomatoes. So let's just get them all on one side of us. Before we activate the next tomato. And the next tomato is the one that ran off on us. Perfect. Okay. So now we're maxed out. Let's go ahead. Now we have the blue key. We can finally open the door up here. There. There's the secret. Go ahead. Get the other tomato out so we don't have to deal with them later. Done. Alright. Go ahead. And let's move on. One more way we can go here. Now we get back to our lift. This one's just about done. One more secret to go. Only 2 more items. Not that many kills. This time teleport. And this puts us on the ledge with the Revenants. But more importantly, the other blue key door. So we can take out the Lost Souls. We'll just hop in with them so we don't get messed up. Alright, go ahead. There is going to be health. Let's hit the switch. That undoes the secret, which is the obligatory chainsaw secret. And unfortunately, we did need to be on there to get the invuln for our items. So let's see where we are. The Revenant's way over there. So this doesn't help us. So let's get back where the Revenants were again. This is because we missed the invuln. Let's make sure we got it this time. Then we'll head off to the red key area. So far, feeling pretty good. All secrets are done for this map. Map 15 I can see being an absolute slugfest. We go ahead, run across the crates. There. Invuln, now let's teleport. And now onto the red key area, which I can't see colors right now, so the red key's going to be over here. Now we get back in the corner. Everyone's favorite slow lift. But with invuln, doesn't matter. So Let's take imps out both sides, and let's just sit here while it brings down. Go ahead and take them off the lift, get the preserve. So far, so good. Just be careful, there's a whole bunch of them up here. Get them out. And we are taking an obnoxiously large amount of damage here. So let's go ahead and get the imps out of our lives as we let the lift lower again. Now let's hop on. At this point, there's only 4 enemies left. None in the exit room as I remember, so let's get the yellow key. Go ahead, get ammo back here, energy cells, and we are good to go. Not too much left in this one. So let's go around. Most likely it's going to be the imps that are sniping from windows still lingering around. As we head back here, here's the actual exit room. And there's no enemies in it, but there is a berserk to get our health back up out of danger range. At this point, let's see if we can't find them. A lot of times you can just wait for them to shoot at you, but in this case, let's look for those hidden windows. Also make sure we have all items, we have all secrets. No lefts here. Actually, I'm not even hearing imps. It's going to be in that central area, so this area. Because there is a Cacodemon down here, if I remember. So let's go ahead, just slightly bump off the ledge, get the BFG. And the tomato's already down. We have snipers stuck somewhere. Let's see. Skirt around the edges. We've already taken that imp out. We've taken those out. This building looks clear. I wonder where these foul enemies are at. Let's see, nothing's coming to mind. Is there another one that we didn't go in? Let's see. I don't even think there's a building we haven't been in. So what are we missing here? Four enemies is an awful lot to be missing this late into the level. And we've been through this room quite a few times here. So I can't see anything being stuck back here. Maybe something teleported after us and got stuck somewhere. I'm actually hearing imps. So where? Not down in this room. Okay, where in the world are these imps hiding? Now I don't hear them at all. This is quite bizarre. Why can I not remember where these last enemies are? Because we hear them here. They're not in the back. Down the hole is the only thing I can think of. So we are with the Pinky, and here with Mancubus was. Outside, this is the black room. So instead, we go in here. Teleporter takes us just back outside. I'm starting to think these enemies are ghosts. I know they're not, but daggone if they're not hidden well. You know, in Ironman challenge, part of the battle is literally finding the enemies, and then you wander off and get lost. Fortunately, that's been our task. We're having a heck of a time of it now. Are they in any of the corners? Their AI definitely got stuck somewhere. Is there anything else up here they can actually be stuck in? No, I don't see it. So they've got to be outside the building somehow. Is there a window up there? There's that one that we got. Right there. So there was 2 of them, leaving 2 left. Once this area was cleared, so again, it's the enemies that are propped up in the sniping windows that are up way too high to see. See if we hear them over here again. And we still hear the imp over here. So there is an imp somehow stuck over here. I wonder if he got caught in a wall, if he got caught behind something. Because he's not in either of these rooms. None of these pull down. Other windows in the black building. Yes, way up there. That's the one we were here. Now that one's gone. Only one imp hiding that window. And this is one of those times I wish free look was a real thing in the classic game. Just help us be able to see way up in the sky. At this point, just listen for any sign of an enemy. Any grunt or gurgle. Yeah, I think I hear an imp around here. This is the door with the blue. Yep. So I do hear an imp around this building. So it's got to be here somewhere. It's way up there. I think I see movement. Yep. There it is. Just like that. That one's out of here. You know, downtown is just diabolical with its monsters hidden extremely high up, leading you on to the Inmost Dens, the map that, for some reason, a lot of people love. And I've never quite understood it. This is not a map I hate, but definitely not one of my favorites. Engine 2. So go ahead, through here, take out the Spectre. This one goes a lot easier because there's no secrets to find. Instead, just go around circles, take out the chain guard, corners. Make sure this area is locked down of all the hit scanners. All of them, especially the one in the corner. Now we can do some platforming to get over there. So let's go ahead and we want to strafe jump right out the window, just like that. That way we can go ahead and hit that, take out the imp. And one of those are bugged. I think you have to go at from the other side if I remember. Get the rocket launcher. So let's get ourselves back over. This time we can jump out the map on this side. In the same similar way. Just go ahead and fly over the railing. How the heck did you get out? As soon as we take the Revenant out of the picture. And again, we just want to fly ourselves out of the railing like that. This way we can go this direction. Open that to get the rocket launcher the safe way, if I remember. Because otherwise you can actually lock yourself out, and you saw there with the crusher activated. So now we have the rocket launcher. We are good to take out the archvile from safe distance over here before he becomes a problem for us. Just like that. Got it. Alright. So archvile out. Now we can get ourselves back. How do we get ourselves back? Actually, I think by activating the crusher, we can't. Can we? Yeah, we can. Lost soul out of the way. Now we're back. Alright, so over here. Now that the Revenant's already been dealt with, we'll just go straight through, torch everything, especially the chain guards corners. That's the main threat here. Those darn chain guards in the corner. Go ahead, get the help. Keep an eye on the corners as we make our way around. All the hit scanners, them out. This area is secure. Lost soul, get out. You're on a mission. You're not part of it. Set imps out of here. Get help. Get these darn hit scanners out of our level. We have enough problems out of them in the next one. Go ahead, take out the shotgun soldiers. I have no idea where these lost souls are coming from. And let's go ahead, jump across. Down the corridor. And plasma rifle. Health, plasma ammo. And now the level is basically on easy mode. Because now we can just torch everything with plasma rifle. So Spectre out. and we deactivate the red bars over where the arch valve was. Let's get back there, and this one's just about done. Go ahead to the corners. Lost soul, not in a million years. Switch. Just like that. This area was already cleared out, so we firebombed the arch valve. Let's go ahead, get the ammo, get the health, get rid of the chain gunners. Both of them. Blur sphere. And we are looking pretty good. Let's just go ahead and take everything out of here. So we get the blue key that we need to exit. Alright. Health, ammo, blue key, goods, and jump out of existence. Let's run over here. Now that gate's down, so we can get over in the corner, take out the Racketron, supercharge. Now we're just about invincible. We make our way back. SR-45, there we go. Chain gunner out, and now we have both keys. Let's get back and put a stop to this one. Now the red bars are down. Clear out the final room. Shotgun soldiers on both sides. Make sure we got all kills. We're actually above the kill count because of the arch valve. We have all items. This one is done. Leading us on to one of the hardest maps to do. Industrial Zone, aka Hit Scanner Central. Drop the lift and clear out the town. So, shotgun soldiers, zombies, basically just run from side to side, knock out everything. Even better with the chain gun. Let's go ahead and blow up the white building, just like that. Bring it down, field hit scanners, get them out, health. Make sure to keep stockpiled on the health. The chain gunner's causing us some trouble up there. Forgot about the chain gunner in the corner there. There we are. Go ahead and get rad suit so we don't have to deal with the extra damage. Model lava. Get meg armor. We are back in action. Get around. Watch out for chip damage. Health. Health. Let's work our way up the beacon in the middle. As we single tap everything across the way out. And chain gunner all the way up. And shotgun soldier, imp across the way, shotgun soldier up there, wait for us to teleport, and imp over there. Run jump. Now we have to do like a staggered lean right there. Run too far, you'll miss it. Hit that switch. Going in here. Take out the enemies. Hop in the corner, find the hidden reserve. We have to lower it with the backside of the crate here? No, we have to go to the top first. Let's teleport. Now we drop down. There's nothing to grab onto, as you saw there. But we did wake up the Kakadini. So go back up the middle pillar. And across. And stagger down. That way we get ammo. And go ahead over here. There we go. we have to drop the back side of this lid so we can get up and over for the berserk. Now we can go into here, back to get the red key, back again, drop down a second time. Now we land on the platform so we can get over here for another secret. Now just be on the lookout for the wandering tomato, otherwise this area is secure. Now we have the arduous task of taking out the center, and this is usually where things can go wrong. So to make sure our health is topped out before we even attempt this, we can get it back to the start here. Here we go. So BFG, we really needed at the ready. I believe we actually get some plasma cells right here. Yep. So get the BFG, run back, and immediately fire. But first, take out the chain guard behind us, because he's just going to mess up our attempt here. Go ahead, grab it, run back, and torch everything. And so that'll get the pain elementals out of the equation. And then just try not to get pinned like we almost did right there. That's as far as we can go on this run. So, Industrial Zone, MAP15, 64 kills, 1 item, 2 secrets for this Ironman series. Thanks, guys.